UNC, obviously the history with UNC in the NCAA tournament. What memories do you have of those games you played with them before? And obviously that's a team that probably compete with recruiting wise. To have that challenge right away in this tournament, just what are your thoughts on that?
We're excited. We're excited to have an opportunity to be playing still at this time of year. I think we've matched up well with them in the past. It's a competitive game, and we're excited to be playing. And when you're excited to play, it's anyone's game. And at this point, you're going to run into the best teams in the country, and obviously North Carolina is one of those. And you're going to have to face those kind of teams in the NCAA to make a run. So we're definitely excited, and it's close by. You don't have to travel too far, and we're familiar with the stadium, the team. I think it will be exciting. We have a lot of players from the area, so we'll have a good fan following there. And and again, like I said before, when the team's excited to play, I know we're ready, and they're definitely thrilled to make it and want to be playing. They don't want the season to end, and it's going to give us a good opportunity on the road.
What do you recall just from your previous matchups with them in the tournament?
Yeah,
some
there's
some painful ones.
and they're so competitive. It's a great game of soccer, and we have to battle. And that's how our team has faced that game. You can't go in thinking any differently. It's anyone's game that day. And it's a battle of the Carolinas, so we're excited about it.
Yeah, Coach, they mentioned during the selection show that just because they had to do the tournament in the spring, this would be the chance for someone to win 2 in 1 year. Obviously, that wouldn't apply, but do you think that having that experience in such recent memory will help the team?
Oh yeah, for sure. Any experience you've had, I think, helps. And this team has been to the NCAAs and consistently, and that's a great thing. We don't take that for granted, but we also have that in our back pocket where it's another chance to play, and we know how special it is, how much you have to raise your level of play when you hit that. But you put yourself in a position to earn that, and so this team will embrace it. We'll get to work tomorrow morning and be ready to play by the time that game hits.
It's the first time you go on the road to start an NCAA tournament game in a while.
Yes.
Minus the weird kind of spring of last year. But what difference is that? I know you love playing here. You've done it. I think you had done it for like 7 or so years in a row.
Yeah.
How much of a difference does that make now going on the road?
Well, the last time we went on the road to North Carolina, it upset them, and it becomes an upset match, and the pressure's on them to be home and be a 2 seed. For us, it's just we believe in ourselves. We want to go in and go in thinking nothing else, but we're going to go in and win a match, and that's how we've played before, and we've gotten results, and so that's the exciting part of this tournament. We know they'll have a great crowd, and both teams have a lot of talent. So again, it will be a great matchup, exciting matchup for a first-round game, and we're going to go in and give our best shot, hopefully for an early upset in the tournament.
How important was it for your team to get those 2 wins at the end of the regular season to kind of get some momentum?
Oh yeah,
back?
it's important. I think we went through a point there where we're struggling to find the back of the net, and that can get frustrating. I think we defended well all season, but you're playing against great teams and great offensive teams, and we held so many teams to very few chances, and it gave us a chance to win a game, but we just didn't put it in on the other end, and we had to change that around, and we did that the last couple games, so that was huge for us, for sure. And we have to continue that, where we're really working hard on the defensive end to put us in games, and then make sure we capitalize on our opportunities. And it's right there in some of those games. It was so close, and that's the game of soccer sometimes. So we hope that we're on the other end of that when we hit this postseason here.
Last thing for me, you have still some members of your team who have played as far as the College Cup still on this roster,
right?
Because of the COVID year and everything. So how important? Obviously, a lot of your roster is used to postseason play. To have people that have been though to the pinnacle of it, especially in a situation like this, going on the road to start. How important is how comfortable do you feel at the experience level of this team?
Yeah, you rely on leaders every year, and to have players that have been there, it does make a difference. It does, for sure. And they know how special the tournament is, the opportunities that are there ahead of you, and you hope that they will project that on the players that haven't been there yet, our youngest players, and I don't doubt they will do that. They're excited, and again, it's an expectation to be here, but and they've learned too this year with the ups and downs. It's not a given, and so now we're going to embrace this opportunity and make the most of it.
Yeah, last thing for me, but when you're going in the upcoming week, I think, to prepare, what are you going to be focusing on most, and what's like your key to the game? What are you looking for?
We're not quite there yet. I think we'll be looking at, obviously, a bit of film now of the opponent that we're going to face, and we have some familiarity there, but we will work on some things that we've been trying to get better at. Obviously, putting the ball in the net is something we've focused on the last couple of weeks, and it's improved. But we want to feel good, play in the top of our game, and speed of play, and our decision making on the field, and being together as a team. And I think we've been doing that. The team came out, played last night, not knowing, if we're playing, hoping that we are, and who we're playing. But they came out with a focus and playing excellent soccer, and that's what you want at this time of year. So we just want to put ourselves in a good position to be ready to play, and we'll evaluate North Carolina a bit closer now that we know our opponent, and get them ready.
Were you a little nervous though watching? I know that resume spoke for
getting
itself.
down. Well, when I saw some of the other teams making it, I felt pretty good. I think if that weren't happening, and maybe you get a little bit more nervous. But yes, I saw some opponents that I thought, okay, we're right there, and so I felt pretty confident we were going to be named at some point.